great to be back in Istanbul, this time with a new meta that is emerging. So as Ino pointed out, I've been building at this intersection for the past 7 years, and you can imagine how exhausting it is to always have a new meta emerge every 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and at least from the previous cycle, I think that meta lasted about 3 to 6 months, right? So I'm here to talk to you about 3 things. What is the problem that we have with AI agents today? How they're going to be evolving in the coming mother of all metas? And what can you do about it as you take hold and take ownership of this entire new revolution? Then I'm going to conclude with an actual AI swarm, a swarm of different agents working together, interacting together, and creating really interesting new content for your enjoyment, right? So I think the first thing that I want to say is the AI meta is in play. What's happening right now is you're seeing consolidation. You're seeing a lot of people who are hurt by the previous meta, and they're sort of jaded. But the value creation and understanding of AI meta is going to become a very powerful part of the next wave. And I'm going to ask a few questions here, and if you can just raise your hands if you have heard of the following things. The first is, how many here have heard of MCP, Model Context Protocol? Can we see a few names? We see a few hands? Okay. I imagine this number next year is going to be full. Like a lot of you are going to be able to learn and understand about these new agent-to-agent AI protocols that will emerge. And if Alethea, if we do it right, you'll hear about the AI protocol correctly as well. So the real problem with AI agents today is you'll see fragmentation. An AI agent cannot talk to another AI agent. It's almost like it's speaking a different language, right? If I'm speaking English, you're speaking German, we're going to have a little bit of a problem, right? And so that translator layer, that ability for us to connect the dots from one agent to another is going to become critical. That infrastructure for communication between agents is going to become necessary. Because otherwise what you will have is what we call interoperable chaos, where you won't have alignment of AI agents to different actions. Without shared protocols, these AI agents become bottlenecks. Very, very tricky for you to extract value, very tricky for you to create value. So if you imagine the current state of AI agents, you have AI XPT, you have different agents that exist on the ecosystem, on Twitter. They're simple chatbots that are producing compelling content, right? Now imagine if these agents were plugging into each other and achieving networked intelligence. That's really the evolution of what's coming up with swarm intelligence. And I think AI to AI protocols will enable swarms. Swarms are very simply teams of AIs that are specialized in their specific function. So if you build a swarm of an AI agent that is a health coach, as per the previous session, or you build an AI agent that is a trader, you can pair it up with an AI agent that's also an analyzer on Twitter news feeds of sentiment about crypto tokens, you're going to get the best of both worlds. And you want these agents to communicate and coordinate their labor so you drive more efficiency. And so the challenge is going to be which substrate can handle millions of transactions, intense loads, scalability. All of this will fall on the heavy, heavy shoulders of the Solana blockchain, which you're all intimately familiar with. But I encourage all of you to think through all of the important developments that are occurring on Firedancer and other platforms as to how they will enable a new layer of AI agents to function on a platform like Solana. And so I'm excited to share with you an implementation, not all talk, right? So 3 AI agents coming together. Each agent, let's say, for example, and this is not live, the token is not live yet, so each agent with its own market cap, a combined market cap of 3 agents, liquidity being shared, treasury being distributed through one wallet, and actions being done agentically. We call this the AI news swarm. So think of it almost as like a decentralized CNN or a decentralized news network without the costs of and the biases of human anchors and human editorial biases, right? So I'm just going to show you a couple of examples, help you understand the problem a little bit more, because the problem with AI agents, or rather the problem with centralized news systems that are built by humans, is that it's time consuming to be able to create news content. It's riddled with censorship and bias, and also at the same time, there is a cost. There's a cost to keeping the lighting up. There's a cost to maintaining the human talent and labor. What if there is a more efficient system that can be created by AI agents? So I'm going to show you 3 agents that are coordinating and building unique content. And we're going to show you an example of this very shortly as part of a satirical video. In other words, yes, this is a news station that will produce your content. This is all live right now on Twitter under AI News Swarm. It's 3 agents. You can go in and see under the hood and see the agents performing functions and also communicating. I'm going to show you an example of a satirical video right now. And I say satirical because think of it as like the Daily Show. But this is a live broadcast done by an AI agent, pieced together by multiple agents with one human in the loop, right? There is a human editor behind this right now. But by next year, the human editor would be scaled out into AI editors as well. So enjoy this video clip. It explains the process to you a little bit. It's also satirical and funny. I want to give you a taste of what the future of news will look like when you have AI agents. Can we have the sound, please? Thank you. Up, please.
Hello and welcome to AI News. Today we have with us one of the giants of the crypto world, Anatoly Yakovenko, CEO of Solana. Anatoly, people call Solana the fastest blockchain ever made. Care to explain how did you pull this off? Or should we call you the Usain Bolt of crypto?
It's simple. Think of Solana as a snowboard, fast, smooth, and cuts through congestion like it's not even there.
So you're saying Ethereum is what? A pair of old skis stuck in the mud.
Let's just say on Solana you finish before Ethereum even straps on its boots.
All right. So I just want to spend a bit of time on this just so that it's clear. What you're seeing is an avatar of Anatoly. Okay? This is an avatar. This is going to be the future of AI content generation. Every one of you who is interacting or is having your video taken is going to encounter the deepfake problem. That means your face, your voice, your identity can get stolen, right? What's going to protect that identity? What's going to protect that identity is if it's verified on chain and if you have given your avatar permission to talk about things, right? So in this case, the reason I say it's satirical is because, it's important to understand that as you become a leader or as you scale your startup or as you scale your product, you want to be able to communicate to different audiences. So imagine Toly, if he is able to have his avatar communicate in Turkish, in Japanese, in Korean, in real time across the world to get the message out about what Solana is building, right? And I think there's tremendous power in that. Now add another layer. Imagine if this avatar was licensed on chain on Solana, and every time it was interacting in media channels, in TikTok videos, in interviews, it was getting a blue tick that this is approved by Toly. Right? So for context, this is not approved by Toly. We decided to just fly with it and just show you an example of how this would work, right? So in this case, what we have is an AI agent, a broadcast news network, delivering real-time content. She is able to generate videos real-time now on Twitter. She's able to do live streams. So if you go to aliagents.ai right now, you'll see Morgan Bloom, who is the AI broadcaster, her having her complete distributed AI news channel running 24/7, she's able to pick out, curate, and share the news daily. Now, this is just one example. Take this a bit further. Look at your favorite influencers. Look at your favorite characters. Look at your favorite politicians. Look at your favorite content creators and artists. They are going to be able to interact, or their AI agents are going to be able to create really compelling, interesting content. How will they get paid for it? How will they get compensated for it? Who will approve the content that goes out? At the end of the day, the permission structure, the substrate that allows you to do that rapidly and with scale is going to be Solana. So we are really excited about building applications like this that allow communities to talk about interesting use cases, but this is just a start. What we're really excited about is giving this platform to all of you, right? And when you go into the platform ALI agents, as we get closer, you'll also be able to use the Solana name service to create your own agent name, and you would also then be able to have your own agent wallet. And that agent wallet can then begin earning for you for all of the content it's creating out there for you. So it's a really exciting time, and I would love for all of you to give ALI agents a try today. Have a look at Morgan Bloom's news channel that's live, and her tweets where she's covering a lot of this content. So I invite all of you once again to join us, build a future with us where you see AI agents not as silos or individuals, but as teams. Just like the wonderful teams that you have at work or in sports, these agents are going to be driving and creating so much value, and it will be the mother of all matters, because at the end of the day, the networked intelligence that you get from these AI agents interacting on-chain with you is going to be redefining for the entire space. With that, I thank you all for listening, and I invite you to join us at alethea.ai and visit ALI Agents, our partner. Thank you very much, everyone.